And welcome in, everybody, to the Ohio Health Ice House here in downtown Columbus, Ohio. My name is Adam Dell. Alongside me, I have Cody Larson. We are proud to bring you the CBJ Cup Finals between the number 2 seed St. Charles Cardinals and the number 1 seed Upper Arlington Golden Bears. Cody, what are you looking forward to most in this game?
I'm looking for the goaltending matchup for tonight's game. I think the two top goaltenders, Garrett Adelman for Upper Arlington and Grant Wolf for St. Charles, both hold their own. One thing that we'll discuss throughout the game, I'm pretty sure, is Grant Wolf's inexperience, and then that being only a sophomore has a slight disadvantage for him. Just probably his biggest game of his life is this game.
Oh, right, absolutely. Here. And noting Grant Wolf yesterday, they played Arlington Liberty to get to this game. St. Charles did. It went into double overtime in the night game. So one of my biggest questions is fatigue going to be an issue today? Let's go ahead and look at some of the video. We had some highlights come in. We had, get off me, Tanner. We had we were able to sit down and interview with some of the coaches and players earlier from the teams. Here is what they had to say.
Hi, I'm Kyra Bailey, and I'm currently here with Grant Wolf. How are you today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Okay, and how do you feel like today's the team, you guys are prepared for today's matchup?
I think we're ready to take them on. We've been playing really well, so I think we're ready to take them.
And then yesterday you had a game also. How did that go?
It was a good game. We fought hard. We fought to the end. It was a long game, and we battled through and won.
Awesome. Okay, and I have a really funny question for you. So what's like your ultimate pregame song?
Probably Sicko Mode. Sicko Mode.
Sicko Mode by Travis Scott. Awesome. Well, it was nice talking to you today. Thank you so much. I'm here live with Rob Sangster. I got it right? Okay. And we're here at the CBJ Cup Finals. How do you feel like your team's prepared for today's matchup, Coach?
I think we're doing really well. I think we're hitting our stride. I think we faced a little bit of adversity early in the season, and we've been a resilient group, and we're ready to go.
And also, you guys had a game last night. Do you think that would affect your players in any type of way?
I think that last night's game was a good preparation for today. It was, it was a tough game. We were up 2-0. They tied it, and we went into overtime and won it. So I think, if anything, it prepares us for today. The guys are in good shape, so should be good. And
can you talk a little bit just about like the leaders on the team?
Yeah, the leaders on the team are great. They've done a really good job with the younger players, embracing them, and we've got a lot of younger players that have improved as the season went along, and our older guys have been really good examples for them.
Okay, thank you so much. Nice to meet you. We're with Garrett Alterman. I'm so sorry. Nice to meet you. How do you feel like your team's prepared for today's matchup?
We're prepared. I mean, this is a rivalry game too. We've seen these guys twice all year. They've given us our one tie, and we're ready to go. We want to win, and it's something this program has never done before, winning this tournament. So it means a lot to the program, and we're ready to go.
Gotcha. Also, you guys played last night. How do you feel like that will affect your teammates?
We've had some rest. I know they played closer than we have to this time, but we're ready to go. I mean, I think we're not tired. We're jacked. We're juiced up, and we're good to go.
Okay, I just have like a quick funny question for you. So, what's your like ultimate pregame song?
Ultimate pregame song? Oh, I don't know. I got a playlist I listen to before. Our team walkout song is Philadelphia by Meek Mill. So we have that playing for every single game this year.
How about some Travis Scott? No?
I like Travis Scott. He's pretty good. Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, nice to meet you. Thank you so much. And I'm here with Brett. Nice to meet you. So I just want to ask you a few quick questions. How do you feel like your team's prepared for today's matchup?
I think we're in good shape. We're excited. This is the, 19th year of the CBJ Cup, and Upper Arlington, our program, hasn't won it yet. So the boys are excited to try and do something that our program hasn't done to date.
Gotcha. Also, you guys played like last night. So how do you feel like your team's prepared for today's game?
Pretty good. It was a tough one. 2-1 win over Jerome, who played really well. But we didn't have the overtime game like St. Charles did, so hopefully we can get the jump on them early.
Awesome. And this is just like a funny question I have. What's the coach's ultimate pregame song?
Ultimate pregame song for our guys? Yeah. The coaches, we don't really run the radio, the stereo. That's on the kids, but there seems to be a lot of rap going on right now.
What about Travis Scott?
Travis Scott might be in the rotation, yeah.
Okay, awesome, perfect. Thank you. Nice meeting you.
All right, and that was a great job by our Kyra Bailey being here. earlier today talking to both coaches and the goaltenders from both teams. So once again, we were here live for the CBJ Cup Finals, the number 2 seed versus St. Charles Cardinals versus the number 1 seed Upper Arlington. This whole season has kind of been a collision course for these two teams to meet in this tournament. And we're going to take a quick look at how they got here. So Upper Arlington in the first round faced Cincinnati Moeller, and they won that game 5-1. St. Charles played Olentangy Berlin, winning 5-2. Yesterday in the semifinals, Upper Arlington took on Dublin Jerome and won 2-1. And last night in the nightcap, an exciting double overtime thriller, the St. Charles Cardinals knocked off Olentangy Liberty, who they lost to last Saturday. We were privileged to call that game here. In overtime, 1-0. So it was a nice redemption for St. Charles, and that leads up to today, where St. Charles will take on Upper Arlington in what is both of their home ices. They both play here for the season. So what do you think that might mean for this game, Cody?
I think you coined it a little bit before we went on air. It's the battle for the ice house. Who will have supremacy over this, who can claim it as their own. And looking forward to this game. It's going to be a great game. Two teams who had a lot of regular season success, and it's obviously carried in the postseason. But one team has to falter here today.
Absolutely. And we're going to take a quick look at the keys to the game for the St. Charles Cardinals. The first key, Cody, what do we got?
First key for St. Charles is get the puck past Garrett Alderman. 94% save percentage this season for Upper Arlington. Been unbelievable in front of them, stopping all the pucks that have gone his way. So St. Charles has to get it by him. The second key for me is to neutralize Will Cohen and don't let him get an advantage or an upper edge. For him, he's going to score a lot of goals. He scored 31 goals during the regular season. If St. Charles can defend him well and don't let him get a quick start, they'll be good to go. And speaking of that, Nick Curry, they want to keep their own player out of the penalty box. He leads the team in penalty minutes on the team with 28 penalty minutes. All
right, let's take the Upper Arlington Golden Bears keys to the game.
And for Upper Arlington, take advantage of the inexperience in that with Grant Wolf, Take inexperience in that with Grant Wolf. Wolf only a sophomore compared to the backup goalie who is a junior, like we said earlier. This is more likely the biggest game of his life. And a second key for me is come out and get a quick start. St. Charles might be fatigued. Last night they played a double overtime game. It was a victory. But Coach Rob was preaching in the interview that they're not going to let that be an excuse. They should be in shape. They should be ready for this game. And my third key to the game is just play Upper Arlington hockey and do what you did to get here. You went 15-0-1 during the regular season for a reason. You obviously play good enough hockey to win games, so just keep doing what you're doing.
Right. And a lot of that play has come, or a lot of the reason they were winning has come from their goaltender, Garrett Alderman, yes. Talked about his play. He had an amazing year. I was able to look at some of the stats. Talked about what Alderman is going to mean for the Golden Bears today to win this game.
He's going to mean a lot. He only allowed 28 goals this year in 30 games. Like I said, a 94% save percentage. 29 wins for Alderman this year. And he's been the workhorse for this team, basically their version of a goalie Bob, if you will, to reference an old Blue Jacket goalie. So he's been able to stay healthy and been able to produce well in net.
All right, and then who are some of the players for the Golden Bears who you're looking forward to seeing today?
We mentioned him briefly. Will Cohen, 31 goals scored this year, 35 assists. Another guy, Sam Burns, 29 goals, 33 assists on the year. And Tim Kramer, 22 goals and 30 assists. Those three guys lead the team in scoring. Those are my three to watch for them. And for St. Charles.
How are we looking for the Cardinals today?
The same names we usually say. Diego Patones, 28 goals scored. He leads the team in goals scored, 16 assists. And Marco Giambrone, 19 goals scored, 17 assists. And Miles McKinney, another guy to watch, 16 goals scored and 11 assists. And obviously Grant Wolf in net. We've talked about him plenty. Exciting to watch both these goalies go to work.
Yep, and like I said, we watched a great goaltender matchup last week between Wolf and Vidrick from Liberty. And Wolf is he's now ahead of him in the CBJ Cup Finals. So I'm really looking forward to this game. I've heard from some of the fans here. These teams get a little rough and a little aggressive, so I'm pretty excited about that myself.
Yeah, last week when we did the Liberty St. Charles game, it got really chippy. There was a lot of penalty box acquisitions made by both teams, I guess you could say.
And I'm totally okay with that. I want to see a nice, hard-hitting, physical hockey game, clean. We don't want any dirtiness. We need to have good sportsmanship. But overall, this should be a great time. We got about 2 minutes left in warm-ups. We're going to take a real quick break, and we'll be back to start calling the action. This is the Ohio Media School and Store on Air presentation of the CBJ Cup 2020 Finals live from the Ohio Health Ice House in downtown Columbus, Ohio. We'll be right back.
One reason why I came to Ohio Media School was to expand my knowledge about sports media. Joining Score on Air has meant tons to me. It's helped me get out in the field already. I've done football games, hockey practices, and it's just radio shows, and it's just made me realize what I can do in the sports industry. One thing that I want to do in the sports industry is be a sideline reporter for college football. My name is Kyra Bailey with Score on Air, the new generation of sports talk.
Do you have design ideas for t-shirts but you're not sure where to go? Go to Mojo Sports Gear. That's right, Mojo Sports Gear. At Mojo Sports Gear, you can get custom-made shirts. Whatever design you need, Mojo Sports Gear can provide it. Don't forget to grab a custom-made cap on your way out and rock the best headgear in the game. Give them a call at 614-864-6656. That's 614-864-6656.
All right, and we are back here at the Ohio Health Ice House for the CBJ Cup Finals between the St. Charles Cardinals and the Upper Arlington Golden Bears. Once again, my name is Adam Dell. Alongside me, we have Cody Larson. We will be taking a few moments to allow the national anthem and the starters to be heard.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon and welcome to the Ice House, the home of the Golden Bears. This afternoon, Upper Arlington Cardinals from St. Charles. At this time, to honor America, I invite everybody to stand, remove their hats, for the greatest tradition in Ohio high school hockey history, and because it's Hockey Day in America, the singing of the national anthem. Oh, sing, can you see my demonstrably light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red flare, the bomb bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the
We're going to let the starters get announced here, and we'll be right back in just a moment to call the action for you. right, I guess we're not doing starters today, so we'll go ahead and come back and get this game going. So once again, we have the St. Charles Cardinals in the red, the Upper Arlington Golden Bears in the black, white, and yellow. Are the Golden Bears right now on our right, the Cardinals on our left. Cody, you ready for this game, man?
I am so ready. I've been looking forward to this game since we found out we were doing it.
As am I. So to take the opening face-off, can I get an advantage point from this side? Looks like I'm guessing Zimmerman, since he took a lot of them last week. Yep, Owen Zimmerman, number 5 for the Cardinals. All right, we start off, we head down to the quarter. And a whistle to start right off the bat.
Quick whistle here. Just as we await the call. Face off closest to us. Zimmerman the face off. Won by St. Charles. Arlington across the blue line. Shot on goal. Deflected and out of play. A stoppage of play there.
Wolf gets his first little bit of a look at action. I'm honestly really excited to see Grant Wolf today. Like you said, he's a sophomore. He's a very young player. And this is our third time seeing him. The first game we saw him play Kaufman in a 15-0 shutout. Last week, again, great game against Olentangy Liberty. They fell short in overtime, 1-0. But going into overtime, it was 0-0 against one of the best teams in the conference. And now we have him in the CBJ Cup Finals playing one of the best teams in the state. So I'm really excited to see how he performs. As the Bears are in their zone, a shot by Sam Burns was stopped by a defensive player. Now we have a 2-on-1 coming. Cardinals going down, and they stop it. That was Marco Giambroni who had the breakaway.
Batones with a good, quick shot on goal right there.
And we got a stoppage of play. And as we get started, I want to take a moment to inform everybody this game is presented by the Ohio Media School. We are Score on Air. We are a sports-based program out of the Ohio Media School. Students who come here to learn about broadcasting, radio, web design, everything that we do it through here. They are ready to party here as Sam Burns takes the face off and loses. And the Cardinals, nice pass up. And we got Patones trying to get it, unable to get it. And we take a shot a little wide right of the net. They're able to keep it in the zone though. And now it comes out. Shot going back behind the net for the Golden Bears. And a nice offensive moment here for the Bears. Unable to make anything of it as he slips up on the ice and goes down. A shot come out and a shot by Woody Tavonian. It's blocked by a St. Charles player. And the Cardinals able to clear it out and switch up some of their players. Little break, nice pass to the neutral zone, center ice. Not backed by the Cardinals. Sent back down, and once again blocked from going to the zone. And Dominic Evangelesti gets it down to the zone. Adam Carrop with a nice shot at tip. A little high, goes over the net, bounces off the glass, comes back in. You had a great look on it down in our corner can there. Cardinals swing it out, able to keep it in the zone. For the Golden Bears was Woody Tavonian, but it is not backed out. We'll have an icing call and come back to the Cardinal zone.
And we thought fatigue would play a factor early on here, just a couple minutes in. It doesn't look like it's taking a toll yet, but we'll see as we head to the later periods if it does take effect. But St. Charles has come out with a lot of energy and a lot of momentum here, trying to write off that double overtime win last night.
A lot of momentum. Again, though, 2 overtimes in their game as the Cardinals win the face-off, and they're able to get it out of the zone. Golden Bears retreat back. Noah Domagossi was able to throw it up and is passed over to Max Robbins. Shot in wide right and up above the net. They find it. They could have had a good chance, but they lost the puck. Tried to clear it out, but unable to do so. Good look down there in our corner cam. It is a little hard for us to see the corners on this side from our vantage point. Cardinals get it out of the zone, and they're attacking. And there goes Giambroni, trying to get it, unable to do so. Falerius picks it up. They're battling for the puck over there. The Golden Bears grab it, trying to get it out, but unable to do so. And now the Golden Bears are going to get out of the zone and make their way toward the Cardinal zone. Number 9, Tristan Elmhurst, was the one who carried it into the zone over there. Putt bounces right in front of Wolf, but the Cardinals able to pick it up and regroup behind their own net. Try to clear it out, but a bad bounce. And unable to control the putt and take advantage of the opportunity were the Golden Bears. That was Sam Cannon, the sophomore player for the Golden Bears. So it looks like so far it's been mostly the St. Charles zone. Actually, it's been about 50-50.
Yeah.
So what's your thoughts of the game so far on the Golden Bears side?
The Golden Bears are getting, I think, better shots, more opportunities, and their defense has been really well. It's stepped up here early. But St. Charles has gotten good opportunities. They just haven't been able to get good shots on goal, on net.
Golden Bears win the face-off. Ref gives him a little butt. And he slides it over to Tim Kramer, the captain, but unable to control it. That would have been a great shot. And the Golden Bears keep it inside the Cardinal zone.
Good look on our corner cam here.
Cardinals are a little dangerous out there over right by their net. Trying to get it out of the zone, and they do so. Oh, that could be that's going to be a tripping call, and the Golden Bears will have the first power play. And he just took his stick down there. So we're going to have at least one penalty. I'm not sure on the other side. He literally went to go for it. He grabbed his stick. But it looks like the only penalty is going to be against the Cardinals. The Golden Bears will have their first power play of the game. We saw a lot of power plays last week as St. Charles took on Liberty, and the Cardinals had a really good penalty kill, and it's time to do it again, sir.
Yeah, they'll have to do it again, and one thing they failed to do was capitalize on their own power plays. They weren't able to score when Liberty made mistakes, and obviously today they'll have to change if they want to be the good of Arlington team.
All right, face-off will be to Wolf's right in the Cardinal zone. 5-on-4 hockey, 2-minute penalty for tripping against the Cardinals. Bears win the face-off. Slides it over to Will Lawless, another captain for the Golden Bears. Shot it, just wins around and bounces out of the zone. Bears bring it back. And we have some weird sounds going on in the PA. There it is. And the Bears get it into the zone, but looks like the Cardinals are able to clear it out. But nice stop there.
Big hits early on by both teams.
And that's what we expected coming in. Nice physical hockey game. As Tristan Elmhurst controls the puck around the bat, sends it up front. And a shot, and it deflected and unable to make the shot on net is Tim Kramer. Swinging around, and they get it out of the zone. Golden Bears will have to retreat and reset. Sam Burns with the puck. Brings it into the Cardinal zone. Nice move there by Sam Burns. And a shot, and a nice shoulder pad save by Grant Wolf. Putt was right there in front of the net for the taking, but no one home to claim it. Passes it over to Lawless. Lawless back to Cohen. And the Cardinals are able to clear it off. Once again, the Cardinals' penalty kill is stepping up, just as they did last week and just as they are doing today so far in this first period. 9:25 left to go. Still 0-0. Carson Dreesop brings it in. It's Dreesop. And the Cardinals have a good pace. They should have gotten away on a player change, but unable to capitalize on it. A nice save down there. A nice long shot. A save by the Golden Bears. Cardinals once again get out of the zone, and that will most likely kill the power play. 4 seconds left in the power play. Power play is over, back to 5-on-5 even strength. Ooh, a nice hit there by Carson Dreesop as the puck stays in the Cardinal zone. Battling for it down in the corner there. Around Cardinals looking for a pass out of the zone. They get it. There goes Patones, and a shot! And it was deflected and just left of the net. Nice attempt there by the Cardinals.
They're attacking Garrett Alderman here early,
Yep.
and he's been able to withstand the Cardinal storm.
Putt bounces back behind Wolf's net. They regroup, try and get it out. Bears are playing pretty up close on them right now when they're in their own zone, so making it difficult to get out of the zone. A shot attempt Is that number 12? I couldn't see. Bears have it in their zone, trying to get it out, and they're unable to do so. Sam Mickey, that was number 12. That's my apologies. Golden Bears in the Cardinal zone. Sends it out front, but unable to find somebody to send it to the net. Really nice Pat's house today for the CBJ.
Yeah, I was about to point it out.
Pretty much standing room only. A lot of people up on the second level. Students around the entire glass. There's a student section over here for Upper Arlington. I'm pretty excited to see what we can do on this. Battle in the corner down there.
I'm glad to see that people have come out and support this
Absolutely.
high school hockey.
That's one of the great things that we've been able to do with Store on Air is try and promote a lot of the community and the high school aspect. We teamed up with 270 Hoops to bring the game of the week with them this year. We had a wonderful time yesterday up at African Central High School as Walnut Ridge won their first City League championship since 1971, defeating Lyndon McKinley, who was in their first division championship since 1992. So it was a really exciting game. So it's a lot of fun, a lot of great things in the community, and we're happy to do it.
And a stoppage of play here briefly. They will retrieve a new puck.
Face off right on the blue line outside the Golden Bears zone. It's going to be between Tristan Elmhurst for the Golden Bears. It was going to be between Tristan Elmhurst. Now it looks like we have Carson Dresik in there. And then we have Nick Curry, assistant captain for the Cardinals, taking the face off for them. Puck goes flying up into the Bears zone. They're able to retrieve it. Passes it up, gets it out, almost finds Adam Carrot, but unable to do so, and icing will bring it back to the Golden Bears zone. Seems like there's a little bit of a feeling out process to me right now. They're both trying to gauge each other and see where they're at right now.
Yeah, I like the energy, though, for both teams. They've come out really strong in a fury, and hopefully they can sustain it for the last two periods and not wear themselves down.
I don't think you have that concern today, Cody. It's a championship. You find ways to
adrenaline will take over.
You find that adrenaline. Mike McKinney taking the face off for the Cardinals, and Sam Burns for the Golden Bears. Bears win it, and they pass it up, and it's going to be another icing call going right back to the Golden Bears zone. A big shout out to the people who handle the Twitter for both St. Charles and Upper Arlington for helping us promote this. And talking with Bruce McCleary, the commissioner of the CHC this week, we're really excited about what we can do next year. We're going to try to work with the conference. We were a little late to the party this year because we were just setting up our new broadcast systems and everything. But as you can see, a lot of these students are working really hard to bring some really good coverage for you. It is a shot goes in front of the net, but they're unable to get it. Garrett knocks it out. But, what a nice hit. And it looks like there's going to be a penalty. Nope, no, I thought I saw an arm go up. Never mind. Big hit by Sam Burns for the Golden Bears. Golden Bears try to bring it out of their zone. He finds Burns up top at center ice. Burns takes a nice move, takes a shot, and he's just wide right. Rebound attempt by Duncan McDonald. Goes over, and Wolf stands tall as the Cardinals pass it out. Oh, and that's going to be a penalty. As Patones had a great chance to have a good look on that, and he is interfered with. And that will be the first power play for the St. Charles Cardinals. So we're going to get to see how the Golden Bears penalty kill will do.
As a Bear player is talking to the referee, obviously disagreeing with the call. Looks like number 8 or 18. I can't see the number 18 for the Golden Bears.
You can disagree as much as you want. This is not NHL. There's no review. You're in the send bin, and that's not good. So 5-on-4 power play for the Cardinals. They win the face-off, and a shot, and a save by Alderman. We're going to see what Alderman hasn't had too many looks on him so far, so we're going to see how he does against this power play. Looks like he was tripping on the penalty call. Cardinals bring it back. They're in their own zone. Regroup. A couple little passes back and forth as they try to find the hole in this penalty kill for the Golden Bears. They get into the zone, but the Golden Bears clear it out. Playing it right in the neutral zone. Trying to bring it back in. Oh, and a nice stop by Woody Tavonian. Nice move there. Brings it into the corner. And he just tit, killing time as he gets it out. Golden Bears trying to clear it out, but stop, and they get control of it. A nice move there by the Golden Bears. Oh, and an even better move by Tristan Elmhurst.
Who's and Oz from the crowd as well.
Oh, yeah, that was beautiful. That was the shake and bait, the break and ankles move that the Golden Bears really known for. They're one of the best offensive teams in the CHC by far. They're one of the best teams in the state when it comes to the OHSAA polls. They got battle down there in the corner. There is 45 seconds left on this penalty, on this power, and another save by Aldridge. And the Upper Arlington crowd lets them know their love.
Adelman today has been tested, and he's held up like a brick wall, and he hasn't let anything by him.
What did I say, Aldridge?
I think so.
Alderman off to the right of his net. Golden Bears win the face-off. 40 seconds left in the penalty in a front shot, in a pass to the front, but they were unable to capitalize as the Cardinals come back and regroup on their side. And here come the Cardinals once again through the neutral zone, taking it into the Golden Bears zone. And the Bears knock it right back out. Keep passing, and Bears are able to clear it out. 10 seconds left on the power play. So it looks like the penalty kill for the Golden Bears stands strong, and we will remain 0-0. 4 minutes left in the first period. A little weak saucer pass towards the net. Stopped by Garrett and thrown off to the side. Bears trying to get something going, and they do. That's Tristan. Takes a shot. He's wide right above the net. A nice shot. Oh, that was Burns. Bears get the putt back, take a shot. Shot by Charlie Linzel. And it was gloved down by Grant Wolf. Bears get it back in. Oh, and a nice stop by Eric Schottmer. Able to deflect the puck. That could have been a really dangerous opportunity for the Golden Bears there.
Yeah, they've had a lot of good opportunities here early. The Bears are rushing or swarming the nets. But luckily for Wolf and company, they have not been able to capitalize on anything yet.
2:53 remaining in the first period. Score still 0-0. Uh-oh, and a shot unable to get through the defense there by Jambroni. Weird bounce on the puck there. Bears get it. Out of the zone. Oh, and the play is going to be stopped. Wolf was not down on the play. Max Robbins was the one who brought it in for the Golden Bears there. Sounds like the Upper Arlington student section over there is getting pretty loud, supporting on their Golden Bears. Again, one of the best teams in the state. Both teams are one of the best teams in the state. And it's an exciting game. Once again, I just can't get over the crowd down here. It is a packed house, left to right, all around the ring. This is really cool. As the Bears bring it into the Cardinal zone. Bounces off the top of the net. That was Will Cohen. A nice battle for it, and the Cardinals are able to pick it up. A little off on the pass, though. Cardinals trying to clear it, and they do. We should have an icing call, and we'll come back to the St. Charles Cardinal zone. 2:14 left to go in the first period. 0-0 is the score. Cody, what's your take on this game so far?
My take is that both teams have not been able to capitalize on their mistakes, or opportunities, I should say. Other teams making mistakes, and whoever capitalizes on those mistakes will be the ones who come out victorious in this game, I believe. We saw it with the St. Charles Liberty game. Liberty was able to capitalize more on St. Charles' mistakes than St. Charles was, and they came out victorious in a slugfest.
In that goal that Liberty scored in that game, there's a lot of contact, but it was from the St. Charles players as Wolf makes a nice pad save there. The Cardinals was able to clear it out of the zone, bring it right in front of us. And they get in, and then it comes right back out. Passed up to Burns. Burns tries to pass it in, but unable to find anybody. Gets it out, and that almost would have been offsides if they carried it in, but they didn't. Cardinals regroup. Tapped. And there goes Patones trying to win the battle in the corner for it. Great look there, and he tries to throw it out into the center. Doesn't work out quite well, and it bounces out to the neutral zone. Here comes Nick DeMars, and a shot and a save by Alderman. 1:18 left. It is 4:30 p.m. This is such a nice arena and such a nice place to play right next to Nationwide Arena. You can look through the glass and see the arena up there. What do you think it means for these players to be able to play here on the same ice that the Blue Jackets practice on?
I think it means a lot just knowing that the Blue Jackets play and step foot, or I guess step skate, on the same ice as them. It has to be a motivating factor, I would think, that maybe one day they could be like them in practice in this arena, but as a member of the Blue Jackets.
And speaking of Jackets, as there's 1 minute left in the first period, actually we'll hold off on that. Cardinals keep it in their zone, or in the Golden Bears zone. A shot there. That was DeMars. They're battling for it over there in the corner. And putt over by net, but it was wide left. Golden Bears take it. We got 2-on-2. Nice move there by Tristan Elmhurst, but we have an offsides called, and the putt will come out. Half the crowd loves it, half the crowd hates it, which sounds about right for a game where they're splitting the home ice. DeMar's had a good few opportunities in the last few minutes. I'm really looking forward to seeing him play today. He's one of the better defenders for the St. Charles Cardinals. He's a senior. You got a chance to interview him last week before the Liberty game. What do you think he means to this team for the Cardinals?
I think that he means a lot as a leader and as a guy who they can rely on in crunch time to make the big play for them, make the good stop, score the big goal, and just overall be a leader in that locker room when they're down, say 2-0 in the second period, and they need a guy to say, hey guys, let's play better. I'll put you on my back. And he's a guy like that who can do that. He's a motivating leader.
Pass up to Patones. Patones takes a nice shot there, and he's a little shaken up, and he's coming off the ice right there at center ice. Looks like he might just have the wind knocked out of him a little bit as he holds his hands up above his head. And looks like Patones is going to stay on the ice.
So we wait the face-off near the Golden Bears net. Golden Bears. St. Charles wins the face-off around the corner.
And we got a nice pass over and a shot and a deflection and a nice save. Looks like it might have went off the mast of Alderman. Nice shot there just in front of the net as period expires. And a 0-0 hockey game. Crowd shows their appreciation. So what's your takeaway from the first period, Cody?
My takeaway is both teams being able to produce well. Not offensively, but defensively, getting good penalty kills, stopping the other teams on their big rushes. The Golden Bears have looked more physically imposing on their game as far as St. Charles. But St. Charles has come out and they've held their own. So I expect a second period and a third period just like that.
Yep, and we thought there was some nice physical hits there. Should be a nice, fun physical hockey game as we see the Cardinals head to their locker room. And the Upper Arlington Golden Bears head to their locker room, which is their home locker rooms once again, right off on the side of the ice. So we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back in a few minutes to preview the second period. Let get the ice cleaned up. We'll be right back. This is the CBJ Cup Finals on Score on Air.
One reason why I came to Ohio Media School was to expand my knowledge about sports media. Joining Score on Air has meant tons to me. It's helped me get out in the field already. I've done football games, hockey practices, and it's just radio shows, and it's just made me realize what I can do in the sports industry. One thing that I want to do in the sports industry is be a sideline reporter for college football. My name is Kyra Bailey with Score on Air, the new generation of sports talk.
Do you have design ideas for t-shirts but you're not sure where to go? Go to Mojo Sports Gear. That's right, Mojo Sports Gear. At Mojo Sports Gear, you can get custom-made shirts. Whatever design you need, Mojo Sports Gear can provide it. Don't forget to grab a custom-made cap on your way out and rock the best headgear in the game. Give them a call at 614-864-6656. That's 614-864-6656.
One reason why I came to Ohio Media School was to expand my knowledge about sports media. Joining Score on Air has meant tons to me. It's helped me get out in the field already. I've done football games, hockey practices, and it's just radio shows, and it's just made me realize what I can do in the sports industry. One thing that I want to do in the sports industry is be a sideline reporter for college football. My name is Kyra Bailey with Score on Air, the new generation of sports talk.
Do you have design ideas for t-shirts but you're not sure where to go? Go to Mojo Sports Gear. That's right, Mojo Sports Gear. At Mojo Sports Gear, you can get custom-made shirts. Whatever design you need, Mojo Sports Gear can provide it. Don't forget to grab a custom-made cap on your way out and rock the best headgear in the game. Give them a call at 614-864-6656. That's 614-864-6656.
One reason why I came to Ohio Media School was to expand my knowledge about sports media. Joining Score on Air has meant tons to me. It's helped me get out in the field already. I've done football games, hockey practices, and it's just radio shows, and it's just made me realize what I can do in the sports industry. One thing that I want to do in the sports industry is be a sideline reporter for college football. My name is Kyra Bailey with Score on Air, the new generation of sports talk.
Do you have design ideas for t-shirts but you're not sure where to go? Go to Mojo Sports Gear. That's right, Mojo Sports Gear. At Mojo Sports Gear, you can get custom-made shirts. Whatever design you need, Mojo Sports Gear can provide it. Don't forget to grab a custom-made cap on your way out and rock the best headgear in the game. Give them a call at 614-864-6656. That's 614-864-6656.
One reason why I came to Ohio Media School was to expand my knowledge about sports media. Joining Score on Air has meant tons to me. It's helped me get out in the field already. I've done football games, hockey practices, and it's just radio shows, and it's just made me realize what I can do in the sports industry. One thing that I want to do in the sports industry is be a sideline reporter for college football. My name is Kyra Bailey with Score on Air, the new generation of sports talk.
Do you have design ideas for t-shirts but you're not sure where to go? Go to Mojo Sports Gear. That's right, Mojo Sports Gear. At Mojo Sports Gear, you can get custom-made shirts. Whatever design you need, Mojo Sports Gear can provide it. Don't forget to grab a custom-made cap on your way out and rock the best headgear in the game. Give them a call at 614-864-6656. That's 614-864-6656.
One reason why I came to Ohio Media School was to expand my knowledge about sports media. Joining Score on Air has meant tons to me. It's helped me get out in the field already. I've done football games, hockey practices, and it's just radio shows, and it's just made me realize what I can do in the sports industry. One thing that I want to do in the sports industry is be a sideline reporter for college football. My name is Kyra Bailey with Score on Air, the new generation of sports talk.
You have design ideas for t-shirts but you're not sure where to go? Go to Mojo Sports Gear. That's right, Mojo Sports Gear. At Mojo Sports Gear, you can get custom-made shirts. Whatever design you need, Mojo Sports Gear can provide it. Don't forget to grab a custom-made cap on your way out and rock the best headgear in the game. Give them a call at 614-864-6656. That's 614-864-6656.
One reason why I came to Ohio Media School was to expand my knowledge about sports media. Joining Score on Air has meant tons to me. It's helped me get out in the field already. I've done football games, hockey practices, and it's just radio shows, and it's just made me realize what I can do in the sports industry. One thing that I want to do in the sports industry is be a sideline reporter for college football. My name is Kyra Bailey with Score on Air, the new generation of sports talk.
Do you have design ideas for t-shirts but you're not sure where to go? Go to Mojo Sports Gear. That's right, Mojo Sports Gear. At Mojo Sports Gear, you can get custom-made shirts. Whatever design you need, Mojo Sports Gear can provide it. Don't forget to grab a custom-made cap on your way out and rock the best headgear in the game. Give them a call at 614-864-6656. That's 614-864-6656.
One reason why I came to Ohio Media School was to expand my knowledge about sports media. Joining Score on Air has meant tons to me. It's helped me get out in the field already. I've done football games, hockey practices, and it's just radio shows, and it's just made me realize what I can do in the sports industry. One thing that I want to do in the sports industry is be a sideline reporter for college football. My name is Kyra Bailey with Score on Air, the new generation of sports talk.
You have design ideas for t-shirts but you're not sure where to go? Go to Mojo Sports Gear. That's right, Mojo Sports Gear. At Mojo Sports Gear, you can get custom-made shirts. Whatever design you need, Mojo Sports Gear can provide it. Don't forget to grab a custom-made cap on your way out and rock the best headgear in the game. Give them a call at 614-864-6656. That's 614-864-6656.
One reason why I came to Ohio Media School was to expand my knowledge about sports media. Joining Score on Air has meant tons to me. It's helped me get out in the field already. I've done football games, hockey practices, and it's just radio shows, and it's just made me realize what I can do in the sports industry. One thing that I want to do in the sports industry is be a sideline reporter for college football. My name is Kyra Bailey with Score on Air, the new generation of sports talk.
All right, we are back here at the Ohio Health Ice House for period number 2 between the St. Charles Cardinals and the Upper Arlington Golden Bears for the CBJ Cup Finals. Cody, what's your take on the first period?
My takeaway, both teams got out to fast and furious starts, and neither one was able to capitalize on the power play. However, the other side of that coin is both penalty kills were outstanding, and both goalies, Wolf and Adelman, have been outstanding for both teams.
Yep. Alderman. Yeah, at least it wasn't me this time. All right, so just a cool thing that we're going to play here in a little bit. So on Wednesdays, we do CBJ Cross Check, which is a show where we talk Blue Jackets on Score on Air on our Facebook page. And This last week we had the privilege to interview Jean-Luc Grandpierre. So if you want to check that out, check out our Facebook page. Is it on YouTube as well?
I believe so. It's on Store on Air on YouTube.
Yep, Store on Air on YouTube, Store on Air on Facebook, also on Twitter at Your Store on Air. We do a lot of fun stuff here in the community, and we're starting to get some wonderful guests. We've had Lori Schmidt pop on for CBJ Crossshed, and then also
Mike Todd's been on a couple times.
Yeah, Mike Todd, great guy, Mike Todd. If you haven't seen him around, if you've been to a Jackets game, I know you've seen Mike Todd. He's one of the nicest guys I've had the privilege to work with and get to know a little bit over the last few years. Just a couple of the other shows on Store on Air on Tuesdays. We have Loganity from 4 to 6. Logan Morris and his crew, Jason McCarthy and Styles. Did you ever get caught up on all things WWE, AEW, all kind of wrestling that you can think of? And then on Thursday, there's a new show that started. Cody, you want to talk about that one?
Yeah, sure. Ball Don't Lie debuted last Thursday. Me, Seth, Caleb, and Rennie, we talked about all things basketball. Pretty much A to Z, everything you could think of. We discussed Damian Lillard and his climb atop the MVP mountain. Looked at the NBA standings, just asked simple questions and answered them, as in, are the Memphis Grizzlies a threat to make it out of the first round of the playoffs?
And a good look at the Upper Arlington student sections we were talking about a little bit ago. I did a great crowd on hand. I'm really excited to see this. And again, a couple people will come up and thank us for being out here. And I love be able to put a spotlight on hockey. I've been a huge hockey fan my whole life. Don't blame me, I was an Anaheim Mighty Ducks fan growing up because of the Mighty Ducks movies. And there wasn't a Blue Jackets team yet. And then my first game was actually the Mighty Ducks versus the Jackets, and that was the last time I ever had anything Mighty Ducks in my life. As period 2 has started, 14:43 left to go. Cardinals bring it in there in the Golden Bear zone. Pass up to Jambroni. Passes it up to DeMars. Sends it back up to Zimmerman. A shot blocked there by the Golden Bears as they bring it out of their zone. Head across the neutral zone, back to the Cardinals. Nice little pass there. Throws it up to Jambroni. Zimmerman makes a nice move, and unable to get it was Nick Curry, the assistant captain and a senior for the Cardinals. Cardinals get it back. There's about 1 minute left on the penalty. That came at the end of the first period. So they got a power play to start the second period, and we'll see if they can capitalize on it. Cardinals take it, pass it right up to Nick Curry. And they're down the corner. Doesn't work out too well. Passed over to DeMars. Sent down low. Nice save there by Alderman. And then bring it out. They got 3-on-2. Nice pass, centering pass there to the pass. And a nice save by Grant Wolf. And that'll get this crowd going. Almost a nice move there by Jack DeVita, but the Golden Bears able to stop it. 5 seconds left on the power play. And once again, the penalty kill keeps this a scoreless game for the Golden Bears.
Wolf trying to get his team fired up, pounding his stick on the ice as the shot on goal is blocked by the Bears.
Golden Bears are coming to 3-on-2, just out of his reach, and it comes right back in. Golden Bears coming down, trying to get a shot on net, and a shot blocked by DeMars. Wolf's on his butt, gotta get back up. Golden Bears does a nice little bounce pass, but it was stopped by Petonez. Golden Bears did it, and a shot, and wide right of the net. Bounces into the corner, and it gets out of the Cardinal zone. So big play by the Golden Bears to be able to stop that power play to start the second, and I think that's something you can really build momentum off of, and the Golden Bears can capitalize on that as they get going. Golden Bears cleared out of their zone, goes down to the Cardinals, and we'll have icing and come right back to the Golden Bears zone.
A brief stoppage of play here. A big line change coming for both teams. A great overall game so far through almost a period and a half. Face off one by the Bears.
All right, we're getting towards our graphics board set up. We had one of the students was unable to make it today, so we had our man Deshaun come in to help us out on his birthday weekend. So I wanted to give Deshaun a big shout out for his birthday and coming in to help us out, get our graphics on par for the day. Because I've been up here trying to do it all, and it's not fun, man. Now I can just kind of focus on the game, and I'm really excited. As the Bears are in their own zone, trying to clear it out, and they do. Not it's difficult for us to see that corner over there. Comes back to the Cardinal zone. Picked up by Schottmer. Swings it around, and the Bears get it. And a shot, and it just wide right. It would wrap around a tip, but a nice defensive save or defensive play by Schottmer. That should have been a really bad moment because Grant was on the other side of the net, and we had a really good wraparound opportunity for the Golden Bears there. But Eric was able to make a stop and potentially keep this on 0-0 game. Pass up to the neutral zone, bounces into the Cardinal zone. Cardinals get it back, comes back out to the neutral zone, and they bounce and they throw it right back in. Looks like it went into the bench, and we'll have a stoppage of play.
Both teams have come out here in the second period firing on all cylinders. Not afraid to shoot the puck wherever they're at on the ice as we await a face-off on center ice.
I was just about to say, good job, Cody. Bears win it. Popped in.
Oh.
And the net comes dislodged. I did not see exactly what happened. What happened there, Cody?
A big storm around the net. Wolf had to be brought. His momentum carried him back towards the net, and it dislodged. And it seems like that happens quite often to Wolf, as we've done a lot of his games.
Yep.
Specifically to him,
yep.
The net seems to come out a lot.
Cardinals battling for the puck down in the corner. Whistle and a stoppage of play. Again, it's really hard for us to see the near side corners with the capacity crowd here and the students such as standing over there for Upper Arlington. Again, it's great to have them here, and I love seeing this for both teams. It is a packed house and just a lot of support for the CHC, and we're really proud to be a part of this. As Cardinals win the faceoff down in their zone, battle in the playoff. He wraps it around, and it gets out of the zone. Bears grab it, and they will get reset on their side. There's a battle on the puck. Nice look there. That was Duncan McDonald, the assistant captain. And now for the Cardinals going down. A big hit there. Looks like we might have another penalty coming up. And it's going to be against the Cardinals, judging by the yelling on one side of this arena down here. It's going to be a 2-minute penalty as the Upper Arlington student section sings a nice lullaby to him as he heads to the bench. So he heads to the sin bin. And 5-on-4 hockey for the Golden Bears. So I believe this will be the second power play for the Golden Bears. Both teams have had 2 power plays, or is it 3-1?
3-1, I believe.
3-1, yeah. Golden Bears will have their 3rd power play. And Wolf's being put to the test. Like we said earlier, he's a sophomore. This is where you grow up, and we've had the pleasure of talking to him for a couple of the games, getting to know him a little bit, and he seems like he has a great head on his shoulders. The Bears pass it back and forth, looking for that opening. And a shot and save and covered up by Wolf. Good job by Wolf over there.
I know in my experience talking to him, he is a nice guy and he's very humble, but he doesn't get nervous in these type of moments. Talking to him before the game, just a side conversation, he just didn't seem nervous at all. He just was like another preseason game, basically. It was his mood and mindset. Just, I don't think anything affects him. He's like Kawhi Leonard. He just takes it in passing.
If you like that, Wolf, you've been compared to Kawhi Leonard, so I don't know how that'll work for him. But did we ask him who his favorite players were when we interviewed him the first time? I can't remember.
I believe so.
I'm going to say Zach Werenski. Because everybody said Zach Werenski.
Yeah.
Or Jonesy. Or with him being a goal, I think Actually, no. It was a goalie based on their size. I can't remember who it was. Anyway, Cardinals did it, and they tried to clear. Yes. Cardinals did a 2-on-1. Unable to get the pass and capitalize on the moment. Golden Bears pick it up. Here comes Tristan Elmhurst. Patones gets over there, stops him, but he has a nice pass over to Kramer. Kramer with the putt, passes it back into the corner. Nice pass over. The shot. And unable to connect with anybody, and the putt goes wide right of the net. Another shot by Kramer, who once again wide right of the net. Bears do a good job. It seems like the Bears have a little bit more control in this period to me. But right here, Patones tries to fight for the putt, gets it, but unable to keep control of it, and the Bears get it right back. Big play here. Burns takes a big hit down there from DeMars. And the Bears will regroup on their side. Here come the Bears. And a nice move there by Jambroni to get the puck and force the Bears to stop where they're at. Zimmerman down there battling behind the net for the Golden Bears get it, and here they come across the neutral zone into the Cardinal zone. That's Matt Robbins carrying the puck, looking for somebody out front. Adam Carup up top looking for it. Sends it in. Wolf stops it. Mars gets it and passes it up to Jambroni. Jambroni puts a nice pass and a nice stop to Nico Flores. Grabs it out of the air with the puck, with the stick. Here come the Golden Bears, try and get out, and they do so. Cardinals grab it. Passes it to Schotmer, who dumps into the zone. Golden Bears get it out. And through the legs. No icing, no anything like that. They're going to keep it going. Ooh, big, and off the mask of Wolf. And a big shot and unable to fully connect with the puck.
Thought about that shot for too long.
He did. He just grip it and rip it. That one could have been a different story, but here we go. And the Cardinals going to hit. And a big hit and a penalty upcoming to the Golden Bears. Looks like we're going to have slashing. Power play upcoming for the Cardinals, and this crowd is loving it.
Love the crowd trying to fire up their team, trying to get their team not back into the game, but just trying to keep them engaged, energized. I love seeing home crowds, and both crowds, I should say, since it's both their home, to battle the ice house.
Yeah, and again, from our vantage point, Upper Arlington is to our right, St. Charles to the left. It is standing room only, people all around the rink. This is what we love to see. 2-minute power play for the St. Charles Cardinals. They will drop the puck to the Golden Bears zone. Mike McKinney on the faceoff for the Cardinals. Got the Golden Bears get it, and they get it out of their zone. So once again, special teams going to be playing a big part of this game, as they do all games, but it seems like the games we've been calling with St. Charles has been a lot of penalty. And you mentioned earlier that there's a lot of penalty minutes on the St. Charles side.
Yeah, there is a lot of that, and for St. Charles, we talked about it in the pregame. Nick Curry was the guy who needed to stay out of the penalty box. He led the team with 28 penalty minutes, which is a lot. And being able to keep him out of the penalty box, they are better off with him, obviously, on the ice. I don't think that needs to be stated.
He finds Patones, and they're going to call offsides. That could have been a big moment for the Cardinals.
There's at least 4 guys on the St. Charles team that have over 26 penalty minutes accumulated this season.
And just looking at my stat sheet real quick, we've got Owen Zimmerman, Nick DeMars, Miles McKinney, and Nick Curry, all 4 over 26. And yes, Curry leads it with 28 minutes. And I'll tell you what, where I grew up, there wasn't an ice rink anywhere near me. We're going to stop for a second as the Golden Bears have an attempt and a great stop there by the St. Charles Cardinals. But I played a lot of roller hockey growing up. I didn't have a rink, and I definitely had a lot of time in the penalty box. It was a lot of fun, though. It was the Lima Police Department roller league. I wonder if I have a record from that league. We'll see. And a centering pass meant for Zimmerman. He was unable to do it. And a nice pass it over to Jambroni. Cardinals keep it in the zone, trying to find that opening for the shot. And a shot, that was a great pass attempt down to Marco Jambroni, but unable to find it and send it home. That would have been a wonderful opportunity. 19 seconds left on the power play. 5:10 left in the second period. Score still 0-0. Down to 10 seconds on the power play. It looks like the Golden Bears will once again kill this penalty. There's a shot towards the net. Wolf knocks it aside. And now the Bears keep it in Wolf's glove save. Dominant. Here come the Cardinals. Pass up to Jambroni. Jambroni goes for it. Unable to control it. Golden Bears cleared out of the zone. Pass back to DeMar as he throws it up the center ice. Will Lawless taking the putt for the Golden Bears, senior defensive captain. And I just love that name, Will Lawless.
Yeah.
That's definitely a defender's name. As DeMars brings it up and a shot, and a great save there by Alderman as he keeps this a 0-0 game. And we'll have a stoppage of play with 4:09 left in the second period. Crowd's really getting into this. How you feel about the second period, Cody?
It's been a great second period. This reminds me of a good old-fashioned pitchers duel. Pitchers are pitching a great game, as in the goalies. The offenses are trying to do something, but the defense is not letting them do it. And that's been the story of a lot of St. Charles games we've done, especially the one against Liberty.
And a lot of defensive stops, a lot of blocked shots by the defense, and there hasn't been a lot of open shots for either team today. So it's going to the best opportunity there was for Jambroni, where they had the one time right on the other side of the net, and it was a wide open net. But he was unable to capitalize on it and kept it 0-0. So Golden Bears move into the Cardinal zone, trying to control it. And a save by Wolf. Golden Bears bring it around the back side of the net. And a shot up there by Noah Domagowski. It was blocked and went right to the net. We're back out to the neutral zone. Cardinals hit the putt, send it up towards the net. Golden Bears come out. Here comes Burns, across the blue line. Battle for it down in the corner, comes out to the blue line, not right back in though. Golden Bears keep fighting it. We were at 5-on-5 hockey. A nice hit there in the corner. Nice battle for the puck there at center ice. Some people in the crowd not liking it. And a wild shot there by Jack DeVita. And a centering pass missed, but here comes Zimmerman. Gets down in front of the net. Cardinals get it to the blue line. Loses the puck a little bit was Eric Schottmer. Battle for it there. The corner, great look at it on our corner cam there. So we got McKinney and Noah Domagowski battling for it down there. Zimmerman gets the puck. And here come the Golden Bears off the back of Schottmer. And Zimmerman gets it, comes up right across neutral zone. He's got it with Patones. Patones has it, going across. Nice sliding attempt. No, covered up by Alderman. As he took a little bit of a hit, the upper Arlington crowd does not like it.
And we have a player down for St. Charles near our camera. No, it looks like number 5 for St. Charles.
Yeah, it looks like Owen Zimmerman. Slow to get up there in the corner. Didn't quite see what happened. Hopefully he's all right. He's skating off on his own power, just so wind being knocked out of him.
That's the thing about hockey players. Can't keep them down for too long.
Nope, and they are some of the toughest SOBs I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Not just the pro level, seeing these high school players and what they do and what they put their bodies through. I've always said hockey players are the toughest players on the planet, and it's evident in games like this. But Jambroni going for the face-off down there in the corner. Golden Bears win it, swinging around back side of the net. Try and get out of their zone, and they're not quite able to do so. And now they have. Here come the Bears. And try to clear it, but not able to do so. And a pass. And a goal! I believe it was Duncan McDonald on the one-time attempt to make this a 1-0 Upper Arlington game. We'll have to wait for the official announcement. I'm pretty sure I thought I saw 11, but 41 was down there. And another close attempt there, but goes behind the net. As Upper Arlington seems to be really bringing the pressure now. And puck right in front of the net. And another shot, and a nice save there by Wolf.
This crowd is really into it now.
Yep, and a shot into traffic by Matt Robbins. And this Upper Arlington crowd is going nuts. You feel the floor shaking a little bit here. As I keep bumping into my man Logan Morris here on my left side running our production today. Yes, that was Duncan McDonald with the goal here in the second period to make it a 1-0 game for the Upper Arlington Golden Bears. A mistake there and a shot. And a save by Wolf and able to knock it out. He's got to get back up though. A great save and great awareness there by Grant Wolf as the Golden Bears keep coming to keep trying to get it back to their zone, but they had to stop as it would have been offsides.
The Bears can taste blood with a minute left here in the second period. They're on the attack now more. They want to feed off of this crowd now.
Patonas makes a nice hit there.
Golden Bears have it. Across the blue line, across center ice, across the Blue Jackets logo.
Burns makes a shot there, but it was deflected wide right in the net. There's a stick laying down. A shot wide left by Will Lawless. And the puck was right there, and another goal by the Upper Arlington Golden Bears to make this a 2-0 game. This crowd is going nuts. I want to say it was Charlie Linzel, but I'm not sure. I couldn't see. You can hear the crowd here going nuts, chanting a little bit. Good look of him there from our corner cam. Two-0 game here, 30 seconds left to go in the second period. The Golden Bears take the lead off 2 goals here in the second period. First one by Duncan McDonald. I'm not sure what's going on here.
And what a swing of momentum. Not even a minute ago in game time, it was 0-0, and all of a sudden the Golden Bears put up 2 unanswered goals. And that's just how fast momentum can shift in sports. We await the St. Charles Cardinals to come back onto the ice.
Not quite sure what's going on. There's a lot of people standing up. We can't really see what's going on. Here come the Cardinals.
So we wait the face-off on center ice.
Jim Brody for the Cardinals. And Greasick for the Bears. Oh, and a big hit there by Jim Brody. Maybe a little frustration building up on the Cardinals side. 15 seconds left to go in the second period. Scores 2-0. Cardinals just hoping to get to their locker room. 2-0 and a nice pass there. We'll get it out. 7 seconds left to go. And that'll end the second period. The score is 2-0. The Upper Arlington Golden Bears heading to the locker room after 2 big goals. We're still waiting to hear the official goal for the second period, or for that second goal. My guess is Linzel.
As we have a meeting with St. Charles players and a referee at center ice.
Yeah, they're talking about something.
Still waiting to figure out who that goal was. The PA here isn't the best.
I think it might have been Elmhurst, is what I thought I heard, but I'm not 100% sure. We'll find out, and we'll be right back after these messages. And we'll have a little bit from our interview with Jean-Luc Grandpierre. We'll be right back.
Do you have design ideas for t-shirts but you're not sure where to go? Go to Mojo Sports Gear. That's right, Mojo Sports Gear. At Mojo Sports Gear, you can get custom-made shirts. Whatever design you need, Mojo Sports Gear can provide it. Don't forget to grab a custom-made cap on your way out and rock the best headgear in the game. Give them a call at 614-864-6656. That's 614-864-6656.
One reason why I came to Ohio Media School was to expand my knowledge about sports media. Joining Score on Air has meant tons to me. It's helped me get out in the field already. I've done football games, hockey practices, and it's just radio shows, and it's just made me realize what I can do in the sports industry. One thing that I want to do in the sports industry is be a sideline reporter for college football. My name is Kyra Bailey with Score on Air, the new generation of sports talk.
Do you have design ideas for t-shirts but you're not sure where to go? Go to Mojo Sports Gear. That's right, Mojo Sports Gear. At Mojo Sports Gear, you can get custom-made shirts. Whatever design you need, Mojo Sports Gear can provide it. Don't forget to grab a custom-made cap on your way out and rock the best headgear in the game. Give them a call at 614-864-6656. That's 614-864-6656.
One reason why I came to Ohio Media School was to expand my knowledge about sports media. Joining Score on Air has meant tons to me. It's helped me get out in the field already. I've done football games, hockey practices, and it's just radio shows, and it's just made me realize what I can do in the sports industry. One thing that I want to do in the sports industry is be a sideline reporter for college football. My name is Kyra Bailey with Score on Air, the new generation of sports talk.
Do you have design ideas for t-shirts but you're not sure where to go? Go to Mojo Sports Gear. That's right, Mojo Sports Gear. At Mojo Sports Gear, you can get custom-made shirts. Whatever design you need, Mojo Sports Gear can provide it. Don't forget to grab a custom-made cap on your way out and rock the best headgear in the game. Give them a call at 614-864-6656. That's 614-864-6656.
One reason why I came to Ohio Media School was to expand my knowledge about sports media. Joining Score on Air has meant tons to me. It's helped me get out in the field already. I've done football games, hockey practices, and it's just radio shows, and it's just made me realize what I can do in the sports industry. One thing that I want to do in the sports industry is be a sideline reporter for college football. My name is Kyra Bailey with Score on Air, the new generation of sports talk.
have design ideas for t-shirts but you're not sure where to go? Go to Mojo Sports Gear. That's right, Mojo Sports Gear. At Mojo Sports Gear, you can get custom-made shirts. Whatever design you need, Mojo Sports Gear can provide it. Don't forget to grab a custom-made cap on your way out and rock the best headgear in the game. Give them a call at 614-864-6656. That's 614-864-6656.
One reason why I came to Ohio Media School was to expand my knowledge about sports media. Joining Score on Air has meant tons to me. It's helped me get out in the field already. I've done football games, hockey practices, and it's just radio shows, and it's just made me realize what I can do in the sports industry. One thing that I want to do in the sports industry is be a sideline reporter for college football. My name is Kyra Bailey with Score on Air, the new generation of sports talk.
Do you have design ideas for t-shirts but you're not sure where to go? Go to Mojo Sports Gear. That's right, Mojo Sports Gear. At Mojo Sports Gear, you can get custom-made shirts. Whatever design you need, Mojo Sports Gear can provide it. Don't forget to grab a custom-made cap on your way out and rock the best headgear in the game. Give them a call at 614-864-6656. That's 614-864-6656.
One reason why I came to Ohio Media School was to expand my knowledge about sports media. Joining Score on Air has meant tons to me. It's helped me get out in the field already. I've done football games, hockey practices, and it's just radio shows, and it's just made me realize what I can do in the sports industry. One thing that I want to do in the sports industry is be a sideline reporter for college football. My name is Kyra Bailey with Score on Air, the new generation of sports talk.
Do you have design ideas for t-shirts but you're not sure where to go? Go to Mojo Sports Gear. That's right, Mojo Sports Gear. At Mojo Sports Gear, you can get custom-made shirts. Whatever design you need, Mojo Sports Gear can provide it. Don't forget to grab a custom-made cap on your way out and rock the best headgear in the game. Give them a call at 614-864-6656. That's 614-864-6656.
One reason why I came to Ohio Media School was to expand my knowledge about sports media. Joining Score on Air has meant tons to me. It's helped me get out in the field already. I've done football games, hockey practices, and it's just radio shows, and it's just made me realize what I can do in the sports industry. One thing that I want to do in the sports industry is be a sideline reporter for college football. My name is Kyra Bailey with Score on Air, the new generation of sports talk. One reason why I came to Ohio Media School was to expand my knowledge about sports media. Joining Score on Air has meant tons to me. It's helped me get out in the field already. I've done football games, hockey practices, and it's just radio shows, and it's just made me realize what I can do in the sports industry. One thing that I want to do in the sports industry is be a sideline reporter for college football. My name is Kyra Bailey with Score on Air, the new generation of sports talk.
And we are live back here at the Ohio Health Ice House for the start of the third period here in just a few moments. We were able to finally get a good look at the goal. It was Sam Burns for Upper Arlington, the sophomore forward, number 42, able to get the goal. It was a lot of mess right there in front of the net, and from our vantage point, when everybody stands up, it's a little hard to see. But we were able to, we actually got the video from the Upper Arlington Twitter page. We were able to slow it down and look at it. Tanner Whirling, who is directing the game, was able to get that out to us. 2-0 going in. What do the Cardinals have to do to make a comeback and try to win this game, Cody?
I think the obvious is they need to score more goals and hold Upper Arlington. But a more specific, concrete answer would be they have to take advantage of the opportunities that are given to them. Because Upper Arlington is a high school hockey team. I mean, they're going to make mistakes. They're not perfect. Even NHL teams, professional teams make mistakes. So it's going to happen. So whether or not St. Charles can capitalize on these mistakes, so that's to be seen. Can they take advantage on the power play when they get on the power play? And their defense was great for 2 periods except for
like the final 3 minutes.
Yeah. And it just, the shift of momentum in the final minute and a half of that second period was incredible.
So do you think the Golden Bears will stay on the attack, or do you think they'll slip more into like a defensive-minded zone?
I think they're going to slip more defensively here, just to have basically a period-long penalty kill, if you will, just to help shorten the game and take away possessions from St. Charles, and they'll be victorious in the cup.
Yep. And we're not exactly sure exactly what they do after the game, but we will be here to show the presentation as much as we can of the CBJ Cup as the Cardinals come back out to the ice to a sea of boos and cheers from this capacity crowd here at the Ohio Health Ice House. And they got to be focused. They got to capitalize on all their opportunities. They've had a few chances here and unable to capitalize on them. So the goals for the Golden Bears scored by Duncan McDonald, the first one, and the second one right before the end of the period, Sam Burns, number 42.
McDonald, that's his 12th goal of the year, and Burns, that's his 30th goal of the year. So one guy we said to watch out for, Sam Burns, scored his 30th goal of the year, and now still second on the team behind Will Cohen with 31.
Golden Bears skating around, getting their setup. We tried to get some of the Jean-Luc Drampierre interview loaded in for between the periods, but our computer wasn't letting us for some reason. So once again, if you want to check it out, it was a great interview. He actually talked about high school hockey and what the John McConnell Foundation does for the high school teams around here. He actually used to coach up in New Albany, and he said in high school it's more about it's great talent, obviously, but a lot of the potential NHL players, they kind of skip this level. They go into club and go into other leagues and stuff like that. So a lot about the high school hockey is raising young men, and that's one of the things that I've noticed talking to a lot of these young men in our interviews and stuff is most of them have really good heads on their shoulders. I don't see a lot of cockiness. I don't see a lot of me. It's a lot of humility, a lot of humbleness. And whoever loses this game today, whether it be the Cardinals or the Golden Bears, neither team should hold their head low. Obviously, it's never fun to lose a championship, but just to be in this after winning that game last night against Liberty, the Cardinals shouldn't be ashamed. But there is still one more period to play. 2-0, Upper Arlington Golden Bears.
These first 5 minutes for me will be important for St. Charles. If they can get any momentum going here, that'll set the tone for the rest of the period.
And Golden Bears off to a fast start, bringing it down behind the net. End of the quarter. Cardinals get it out of their zone. Cardinals get the puck, and now they're heading back. Nice pass to center ice. It's tipped, so there will be no icing as they head down to the corner to battle for it. Nice little shoulder check there by Jack DeVita. A battle here in the puck. Great look at it right there on that corner cam. Bears did it, come out to the neutral zone, cross center ice, into their zone, into the Cardinal zone. And a centering pass. Could have been a big chance there for Max Robbins, but unable to connect with a shot. Patones gets the puck, hustling down there into the Golden Bears zone all by himself. Golden Bears get it, swing it back. Little mistake there, getting picked up by Nico Faliras. Battling for it and missed the puck and a shot. And a little bit off guard on the Golden Bears. Great save there by Alderman. Seemed like he was caught sleeping. It was a nice screen. He didn't quite see it coming. Bears come down with the puck into the corner. Tristan Elmhurst carried it in, took a nice little shoulder check there. Looks like we have a penalty coming up against the Golden Bears. So this is probably one of the biggest power plays of the season for the St. Charles Cardinals. 13:27 left to go in the third period, down 2-0 in the CBJ Cup Finals against one of the top 5 teams in the entire state.
Yeah.
What's your mindset of the Cardinals going into this power play?
I think they have a good mindset, going into the Lions Den, or I guess the Bears Den in this case, playing inside of Arlington student section, and their fan section will obviously be a huge disadvantage. But I think they're ready for it, and they're going to hopefully take advantage of this opportunity if you're St. Charles.
If you're St. Charles, this is a big chance for you. But that's not a good start as they win the faceoff, but no one there to get it. And it comes back to their own zone. So the OHSAA tournament starts here very soon. And pass up there to Jambroni and a shot. The penalty was to number 9, Tristan Elmhurst for the Golden Bears. We got a minute 30 left on the 5-on-4 power play. Cardinals bring it back into the Golden Bear zone. Dumps there to the blue line. And a shot and a nice pass attempt was set up there for Nick Curry, but he was unable to get it as the Bears were able to stop it on their defense and send it out of the zone. So Upper Arlington in the first round of the tournament will play the winner of Scioto and Troy. And they are the number 1 seed in the OHSAA tournament, it looks like. That game will be Saturday at 2 p.m. As the pass, and almost a nice save there by Alderman. We got a little aggression coming out there. One glove came off. And then St. Charles will play the winners of Columbus Academy and Sycamore in this second round. So both teams getting a bye. Upper Arlington, the number 1 seed, St. Charles, the number 2 seed. I'm really looking forward to potentially, and this is in the Columbus region of the bracket. So that's the 2020 OHSAA state tournament bracket. We will potentially be doing some of the games. We're working out the finer details. Make sure you follow us on Twitter at Your Store on Air and find us on Facebook. And that's a big mistake there and a bad pass. But nice play there by Sam Mickey as he was able to keep it in the zone. That could have been a real big play for the Golden Bears. And just like that, another mistake. Sam Burns gets the puck. We have 22 seconds left on the penalty for the Golden Bears. Cardinals coming down, trying to make one more last attempt on this power play. And a centering pass, but unable to connect on it, was Jambroni. And another shot and a block by Burns.
That was probably their best look of the night, too, right there.
Yep. Burns having himself a hell of a little second, third period. A big move there by the Golden Bears. Burns is there in the center. He wasn't able to find him. Just a little bit too fast for him there. 11 minutes to play. Up Arlington 2, St. Charles 0 in the CBJ Cup Finals here at the Ohio Health Ice House.
And a stoppage on the ice.
So once again, we will be reaching out to the OHSAA about potentially doing some of the tournament games. We haven't hit that before. We also have some scheduled broadcasts coming up, including the Columbus Condors. We're teaming up with them to provide some full broadcasts for the new basketball team here in town. Great talent up there that we saw last week at the Otterbein Wright Center. We have a game here to finish up. 10:45 left in the third period. Nice play, a 3-on-2 for St. Charles. Down, unable to find a pass, and a centering pass. Puck deflected up in the air. DeMars came up with a big shot, and able to really get a full contact with it. Nice check there in the corner. DeMars loses his stick. That's what happened. His stick broke on that shot, so. And there could be a trip here. Not called, it looks like. Oh, and off the post. Could have been another big moment for the Golden Bears. Still 2-0. Golden Bears advantage. Here come the Cardinals across center ice. Nice play there by Jambroni. The pass, and unable to find it was Patones. Trying to get the puck down. That Stitch really playing, being a pain down there. Nice look at the corner right there on our corner cam. And offsides is called. So 2-0 Upper Arlington Golden Bears. 9:40 left. Wolves played a great game. Upper Arlington had some really good looks on net. And that last goal we saw on the replay from the Golden Bears Twitter account, there was a lot happening right in front of net, and Burns was able to slide it in there. Speaking of Burns, he gets a face off for the Golden Bears. On the other side, Mike McKinney. Golden Bears with a shot, and wide left of the net, bounces around, comes out to the blue line, back to the corner. Centering pass there. And a pass up to the top, and a shot, and a nice save, and a goal! No goal? Are we saying no goal? The referee waved it off. We do not have a goal. We do not have a goal. The goal was, the thought goal was Will Cohen, but they're waving it off. It is still 2-0 for the Golden Bears advantage.
As the St. Charles crowd tries to get into the game. Fire up each other, the crowd of St. Charles. They're not out of it, only down 2-0 here. All it takes is one goal.
And that should be one of those little moments that flips momentum. And momentum's a big thing in hockey. There's 2 goals is the most dangerous lead in hockey. And I've always wanted to say that on air, so I just got one of my bucket list items checked off. Didn't quite see why they waved it off. There's a big discussion here going on at center ice between Lawless and the officials. As we drop the puck right outside the Cardinal zone, inside the neutral zone. Golden Bears send it into the Cardinal zone. And we unfortunately don't have replay here, but if you're watching this on demand on our YouTube channel, you can go back and see exactly what happened yourself. One of the benefits and bad sides of doing a live broadcast. Speaking of that, in the future, this is our first year doing broadcasts. We will be growing, and next year we will have instant replay. We're really excited to bring a much more quality broadcast to you next year. We want to thank you for checking this out on Score on Air. Again, part of the Ohio Media School. As the Bears try to bring it up into the shot. And there's a big moment there, and it could be big. Wolf gets on top of it, and we got a pile, and now we have a skirmish down there. It looks like Wolf's getting into it. The puck was not quite covered when they blew the whistle. I saw the puck slide out right under Wolf, and then the pile-up happened. And then at that point, it's a free-for-all. Almost like a wrestling match. Speaking of wrestling, once again, a reminder, Loganity 2-4 or 4-6 on Tuesdays on Score on Air. Just check out our Facebook page. You can see it live. We also have a new one starting up, Lady Payne in the ring. Or in the ring with Lady Payne, we'll be focusing on like more independent wrestling, local wrestling. And then speaking of which, like I said, next year we'll be promoting our high school broadcast and having a lot more bells and whistles. And we'll be doing more sports. Like I said, we're going to really focus on hockey. We're working out some deals with the CHC for next year. And again, this is all student ran. I'm the only one who's not really a student here. That's because I'm the program director and I love hockey so much. I asked the students to let me call it, and they were gracious enough to let me do so. So I really enjoy this, and they saw how much fun I had last week, and I asked them and they let me. So I want to thank my students for doing that. I've really enjoyed this, and I hope you guys have too. So game reset, 2-0. Upper Arlington Golden Bears with the lead, 8:27 left to go in the third period. All right, Cody, what we got to do? How's the rest of this game going to go for both teams?
Upper Arlington, I think, is going to play it off. They're just going to try to waste as much time as possible, limit possessions for St. Charles. And for St. Charles, you got to do the exact opposite. Go quickly, get as many possessions as you can, and take advantage of the opportunity. Maybe the wave goal, as you mentioned, will be that opportunity that they can take advantage of and build momentum off of as the Cardinals come rushing up the ice.
Alderman takes a bucket. Oh, and a big hit there. Right behind the net. That was number 18, Alex Jimenez, for the Cardinals on that hit, a junior. 7:45 left to go in the third period. Putt back there in the corner. Golden Bears get it cleared out. A shot, a nice, a big hit there. And a penalty upcoming to the Golden Bears. Carson Griesett laid out the St. Charles Cardinals player. Can't quite get the number. It was Eric Schottmer. Got laid out, big hit. Wasn't really looking, I wouldn't say a dirty hit, but definitely borderline there. That's why he's going to go to the sin bin. And that's a 2-minute penalty.
And this is has to be an opportunity they have to capitalize on here. 7 minutes left, 2 minutes power play. This is the opportunity they have to capitalize on. Face off near up Arlington's net.
And we will drop the face off in the Golden Bear zone. Cardinals win it. Schottmer takes the putt, passes it. Schottmer with a shot. And it was blocked. Nice block there by Max Robbins, sophomore forward for the Golden Bears. Here comes DeMars. Makes a pass Patonas. Patonas can't quite handle it, and the Golden Bears are able to clear it out. Jambroni chasing the putt back into his zone. Oh, Jambroni makes a little mistake, and that could have been costly, but able to get it over. Nick Curry has the putt, brings it across center ice into the Golden Bears zone. Nice little pass, and thrown to the Golden Bears. The Golden Bears once again throw it out, and the Golden Bears penalty kill once again, standing tall and keeping the Cardinals power play in check. Here come the Cardinals one more time. Sam Mickey had it. Pass over to DeMars. DeMars has an open look. And a shot, and a big, nice save off of deflection by Alderman. Alderman keeping this game in a shutout, keeping that deuce age up on the scoreboard. Off the deflection. It was a great look and a great opportunity for the Cardinals, but Alderman said, "Niet."
And you can see the frustration growing after that shot did not go in net. Nick DeMars, the senior for this St. Charles team, slammed his stick on the ice, wasn't happy, came off the ice. So the frustration is mounting for St. Charles.
6:20 to go. Went back to DeMars. He was unable to get it, and it went out of the zone. 40 seconds left on the power play. 6:12 left in the third period. 2-0. .30 seconds left on the power play. Cardinals bring it into the zone. Bouncing putt over near the net. And a swing around. And once again, we get it out of the zone. 20 seconds left on the power play for the Golden Bears. Wolf sends it out. Wolf is getting a little testy there.
That mistake going out of the net to get the puck almost cost him too.
Yep. And Adam Carrick had some words with them, and there's a little aggression there. Bears try to clear it out, unable to do so. Cardinals get it, and they should be able to keep it in. That is Sam Mickey, the sophomore. Bears get it. Power play over, and we have a 3-on-2 coming. Golden Bears going down the ice. Looking for that centering pass. Oh, and he had Carson Griesett ready. As Wolf makes another great save. And the putt is in front of the net. There's a lot of bodies, and Wolf able to cover it up. What a great job by Wolf. And we have some I cannot believe he saved it. That has to be the save of the night. He was on his side, and that putt was sitting there free right in front of the net, and he was able to get a glove over it and cover it.
Somehow, some way.
What a great job by Wolf there. And Wolf's played a great game. They're down 2-0, but he's had a really good game. There was little extracurricular activity after the away from the putt after the play as well. 5 minutes left in the third period. Looks like frustration starting to boil over a little bit.
St. Charles is getting a couple breaks this period that they haven't got all game. They've had 2 goals that should have been counted against them.
And another nice job by the St. Charles defense. Really nice play there by Schottmer as he was able to stop the puck.
So there's
And
another
a big play here. Petonis hits a shot. Stopped by Alderman. When we say that in my sleep tonight, stopped by Alderman. A nice pass up. It was Alex Jimenez, but he was unable to get control of it as the Golden Bears bring it back to the neutral zone and into the Cardinal zone, 3-on-2. Nice moves there. And a shot by Will Coleman, but it was blocked by the Cardinals. And nice little stop there by Petonis. And that was a nice pass and a nice setup over there for Tim Kramer, but he was unable to get it. And that was a wide open F. That was right on the stick. That would have been a 3-0 game there. Golden Bears have it in their zone, try and get it out. And they do. Here comes Will Cohen. Will Cohen with a nice move and a pass over to Tristan Elmhurst. Battling for it over there on the puck. And puck comes back out to the neutral zone. Golden Bears regroup. 3:40 left to go in the third period, up 2-0. 3.5 minutes away from winning the CBJ Cup.
Across the blue line goes the puck towards the Golden Bear net. Picked up by a Golden Bear. Flung across center ice. And a big hit by St. Charles.
And looking at this will be Upper Arlington's first ever Blue Jackets Cup championship. The Dublin Jerome has won the last 3, and St. Charles won it back in 2014. So this is a big moment for the Upper Arlington Golden Bears. If they win this will be their first ever CBJ Cup.
It's a big moment for this program to springboard them forward for the future.
Yep, and again, they're going into the OHSAA tournament, number 1 seed in the Columbus region. A nice check there by Jimenez. And now we have a battle in the corner. Cardinals got to be doing, and it looks like they have pulled their goalie. Or no, we have a penalty. So we're going to have a penalty against the Golden Bears, and this is do or die time now. Looks like we have a cross-checking penalty for 2 minutes against the Golden Bears. So Cardinals will have a 5-on-4 advantage. 2:32 left in the third period. Cardinals are down 2-0, and this is it. It's do or die time. If you can't make something happen with this power play, game's going to be over. Arlington will win their first Blue Jackets Cup in the history of the program.
And we saw, don't count out St. Charles yet either.
Absolutely
you saw
not.
how quickly momentum flipped at the end of the second period.
Especially, we'll have to keep an eye on.
And a timeout by St. Charles.
Yep, we'll have to keep an eye on Wolf. He may be leaving the net fairly quickly to give it a 6-on-4 advantage to see if the Cardinals can capitalize on that. 2.5 minutes left to play. So once again, we want to thank you for tuning into this broadcast. We're streaming live if you're watching us on YouTube or Facebook. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're watching this afterwards, again, thank you so much. One of the best things about doing this is there's a comment on the last game. There is an aunt out of state who was in Florida who was able to watch her nephew play in the St. Charles Olentangy Liberty game. That's one of the reasons why I really wanted us to focus on high school. Is like there isn't this kind of platform for high school athletes in Columbus, and we're really trying to help push that and teaming up with companies like 270 Hoops, who does a great job as well on the basketball side. We're really big on trying to help out the community, and it's great. It's a great feeling when fans come up to you and parents come up and thank us for doing this, and that's why we do it. We were doing it for the athletes. We're doing it for the city of Columbus. We'll be doing a lot of community work. Last night we recorded Columbus showcasing some of their boxing legends down at the Barrett Red Center. And we'll be putting that together and editing that. We'll have a broadcast up here in a few weeks for that with some interviews. It'll be a really great event. It was a lot of fun. That was my first time doing a boxing match, so I hadn't really been to one of those before, and I really enjoyed it. And
yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, and we'll be releasing that in the coming weeks. So again, follow us on Facebook or on Twitter at Your Store on Air. And once again, I want to thank the Twitter people. Well, I'm not sure what they're called. Wolf is out of net, so we have 6-on-4 hockey to start this power play for the Cardinals. And a nice pass over attempted for DeMars, but he was unable to get it. It was blocked by the Golden Bears. Sits on 4 hockey. 1 minute 40 left on the power play. And a block there, and the Golden Bears have a chance here. And here come the Golden Bears. Unable to get it. Now we're going to have come back to the Bears zone. A nice check there. Looks like Cannon. And the puck's bouncing and just a little left of the net. Sam Cannon had a nice check there. The Cardinals regroup on their side. It is sits on 4 hockey, empty net, 1 minute and 5 seconds left on the power play. 1 minute, 30 seconds left of the game. And the Golden Bears, and the puck is in. An empty net goal by number 48, the defensive captain, Will Lawless. And if you're going to put an exclamation point on a game, on a tournament, on a season, that is a hell of a way to do so. Will Lawless falling down, sends a puck, gets a little bit of deflection, goes right into the net. As the Golden Bears, shorthanded, sits on 4, get the puck into the net from their own blue line to go up 3-0 with 1 minute 30 left. And there's still 1 minute left on this power play for the St. Charles Cardinals. It's a little bit, I'm not going to say out of reach, but they have a very tall wall to climb if they're going to come back and win this game. As the the Upper Arlington crowd's really starting to get into it. Cardinals win the faceoff, bring it into the zone. Still a 5-on-4 power play. Wolf is back in net. 50 seconds left on the power play. 1 minute 20 left in the game. Bears up 3-0. Cardinals getting out of their zone. 1 minute left in the game. You can feel it to the right of us. The Golden Bear crowd is itching their first ever Blue Jackets Cup victory. As a nice centering pass was defended. .40 seconds left to go in the game. And a nice deflection there, or a block there by Matt Robbins. So once again, goal scored by Will Lawless, Duncan McDonald, and Sam Burns in this 3-0 as it stands now with 24 seconds left to go in the game. Victory in the 2020 CBJ Cup Finals. 15 seconds left to play in the game, the Golden Bears. And here comes the song. 10 seconds left to go. Golden Bears just killing time now. And ladies and gentlemen, your 2020 CBJ Cup champions, the Upper Arlington Golden Bears. And the Upper Arlington faithful as they meet at center ice for the traditional shaking of hands, one of the greatest traditions in all of sports. And Alderman was waving to the St. Charles crowd as that was starting, and that was a fun little moment there. What a great game by both teams. Upper Arlington, one of the best teams in the state. St. Charles has nothing to be ashamed of. 3-0 the final score here from the Ohio Health Ice House. And we're just going to let this play out for a moment and let Upper Arlington enjoy it. We'll have a trophy presentation here in a moment, I believe. So stay tuned for that. But we're going to hop off the mic and just let the crowd take it for a moment. As the Golden Bears start celebrating. And there are the hats of CBJ Cup champions, the Upper Arlington Golden Bears.
Looking for a highlight. Look at the second goal down here. All right, look at the left side of the goal. All right.
This fan decided to hop into the broadcast there. We're going to go to the announcing.
On behalf of the congratulate St. Charles on a fantastic regular season. We wish them luck in the upcoming district tournament. Congratulations, Upper Arlington. You are 2019 new champions of the champions. Please have your captain come over and get the trophy.
As Lawless and Kramer grab the CBJ Cup. And such a special moment for the Upper Arlington Golden Bears.
It is, and to have your group of seniors who won't be playing hockey for much longer. They still have the tournament coming up, but this, if they don't win it, this will be what they remember the most, winning the program's first ever CBJ Cup.
And here comes the inevitable photo op. We just want to congratulate the Upper Arlington Golden Bears and the St. Charles Cardinals. Again, it's been a pleasure to call some of the games for the Cardinals this year. And again, they're wonderful young men. Nothing to be ashamed of. This is one of the best teams in the state they went up against. They played very well. And if you take away about 2 minutes of this game, this is still a 0-0 game. They fell a little short there in the second period, and potentially some of the fatigue from the double overtime game last night may have set in there. And they had their looks, they had their opportunities, they had that power play at the end. Just unfortunately unable to capitalize on the moments. And Upper Arlington holds on to win this game 3-0. Once again, the Upper Arlington faithful still here cheering on their team. We're going to work on potentially getting some post-game interviews. We'll be back in a few minutes. This is the 2020 CBJ Cup Finals live on Store on Air on YouTube and Facebook. We want to thank you all once again for tuning in. Stay tuned for the Mojo Sports Gear post-game show, where we will announce our Mojo Sports Gear player of the game, which I'm pretty sure everybody who's watching will know is Garrett Alderman, pitching a shutout in the championship. It's really hard to do. So we're going to be back in a few minutes. We're going to try and get some interviews lined up. We'll be right back.
Design ideas for t-shirts but you're not sure where to go? Go to Mojo Sports Gear. That's right, Mojo Sports Gear. And Mojo Sports Gear, you can get custom-made shirts. Whatever design you need, Mojo Sports Gear can provide it. Don't forget to grab a custom-made cap on your way out and rock the best headgear in the game. Give them a call at 614-864-6656. That's 614-864-6656.
One reason why I came to Ohio Media School was to expand my knowledge about sports media. Joining Score on Air has meant tons to me. It's helped me get out in the field already. I've done football games, hockey practices, and it's just radio shows, and it's just made me realize what I can do in the sports industry. One thing that I want to do in the sports industry is be a sideline reporter for college football. My name is Kyra Bailey with Score on Air, the new generation of sports talk.
Do you have design ideas for t-shirts but you're not sure where to go? Go to Mojo Sports Gear. That's right, Mojo Sports Gear. And Mojo Sports Gear, you can get custom-made shirts. Whatever design you need, Mojo Sports Gear can provide it. Don't forget to grab a custom-made cap on your way out and rock the best headgear in the game. Give them a call at 614-864-6656. That's 614-864-6656.
One reason why I came to Ohio Media School was to expand my knowledge about sports media. Joining Score on Air has meant tons to me. It's helped me get out in the field already. I've done football games, hockey practices, and it's just radio shows, and it's just made me realize what I can do in the sports industry. One thing that I want to do in the sports industry is be a sideline reporter for college football. My name is Kara Bailey with Score on Air, the new generation of sports talk.
Design ideas for t-shirts but you're not sure where to go? Go to Mojo Sports Gear. That's right, Mojo Sports Gear. At Mojo Sports Gear, you can get custom-made shirts. Whatever design you need, Mojo Sports Gear can provide it. Don't forget to grab a custom-made cap on your way out and rock the best headgear in the game. Give them a call at 614-864-6656. That's 614-864-6656.
One reason why I came to Ohio Media School was to expand my knowledge about sports media. Joining Score on Air has meant tons to me. It's helped me get out in the field already. I've done football games, hockey practices, and it's just radio shows, and it's just made me realize what I can do in the sports industry. One thing that I want to do in the sports industry is be a sideline reporter for college football. My name is Kara Bailey with Score on Air, the new generation of sports talk.
Do you have design ideas for t-shirts but you're not sure where to go? Go to Mojo Sports Gear. That's right, Mojo Sports Gear. At Mojo Sports Gear, you can get custom-made shirts. Whatever design you need, Mojo Sports Gear can provide it. Don't forget to grab a custom-made cap on your way out and rock the best headgear in the game. Give them a call at 614-864-6656. That's 614-864-6656.
One reason why I came to Ohio Media School was to expand my knowledge about sports media. Joining Score on Air has meant tons to me. It's helped me get out in the field already. I've done football games, hockey practices, and it's just radio shows, and it's just made me realize what I can do in the sports industry. One thing that I want to do in the sports industry is be a sideline reporter for college football. My name is Kara Bailey with Score on Air, the new generation of sports talk.
Design ideas for t-shirts but you're not sure where to go? Go to Mojo Sports Gear. That's right, Mojo Sports Gear. At Mojo Sports Gear, you can get custom-made shirts. Whatever design you need, Mojo Sports Gear can provide it. Don't forget to grab a custom-made cap on your way out and rock the best headgear in the game. Give them a call at 614-864-6656. That's 614-864-6656.
One reason why I came to Ohio Media School was to expand my knowledge about sports media. Joining Score on Air has meant tons to me. It's helped me get out in the field already. I've done football games, hockey practices, and it's just radio shows, and it's just made me realize what I can do in the sports industry. One thing that I want to do in the sports industry is be a sideline reporter for college football. My name is Kara Bailey with Score on Air, the new generation of sports talk.
Do you have design ideas for t-shirts but you're not sure where to go? Go to Mojo Sports Gear. That's right, Mojo Sports Gear. At Mojo Sports Gear, you can get custom-made shirts. Whatever design you need, Mojo Sports Gear can provide it. Don't forget to grab a custom-made cap on your way out and rock the best headgear in the game. Give them a call at 614-864-6656. That's 614-864-6656.
The Golden Bears just won the CBJ Cup.
One reason why I came to Ohio Media School was to expand my knowledge about sports media. Joining Score on Air has meant tons to me. It's helped me get out in the field already. I've done football games, hockey practices, and it's just radio shows, and it's just made me realize what I can do in the sports industry. One thing that I want to do in the sports industry is be a sideline reporter for college football. My name is Kyra Bailey with Score on Air, the new generation of sports talk.
Do you have design ideas for t-shirts but you're not sure where to go? Go to Mojo Sports Gear. That's right, Mojo Sports Gear. At Mojo Sports Gear, you can get custom-made shirts. Whatever design you need, Mojo Sports Gear can provide it. Don't forget to grab a custom-made cap on your way out and rock the best headgear in the game. Give them a call at 614-864-6656. That's 614-864-6656.
One reason why I came to Ohio Media School was to expand my knowledge about sports media. Joining Score on Air has One reason why I came to Ohio Media School was to expand my knowledge about sports media. Joining Score on Air has meant tons to me. It's helped me get out in the field already. I've done football games, hockey practices, and it's just radio shows, and it's just made me realize what I can do in the sports industry. One thing that I want to do in the sports industry is be a sideline reporter for college football. My name is Kyra Bailey with Score on Air, the new generation of sports talk.
Do you have design ideas for t-shirts but you're not sure where to go? Go to Mojo Sports Gear. That's right, Mojo Sports Gear. At Mojo Sports Gear, you can get custom-made shirts. Whatever design you need, Mojo Sports Gear can provide it. Don't forget to grab a custom-made cap on your way out and rock the best headgear in the game. Give them a call at 614-864-6656. That's 614-864-6656.
One reason why I came to Ohio Media School was to expand my knowledge about sports media. Joining Score on Air has meant tons to me. It's helped me get out in the field already. I've done football games, hockey practices, and it's just radio shows, and it's just made me realize what I can do in the sports industry. One thing that I want to do in the sports industry is be a sideline reporter for college football. My name is Kyra Bailey with Score on Air, the new generation of sports talk.
Do you have design ideas for t-shirts but you're not sure where to go? Go to Mojo Sports Gear. That's right, Mojo Sports Gear. At Mojo Sports Gear, you can get custom-made shirts. Whatever design you need, Mojo Sports Gear can provide it. Don't forget to grab a custom-made cap on your way out and rock the best headgear in the game. Give them a call at 614-864-6656. That's 614-864-6656.
One reason why I came to Ohio Media School was to expand my knowledge about sports media. Joining Score on Air has meant tons to me. It's helped me get out in the field already. I've done football games, hockey practices, and it's just radio shows, and it's just made me realize what I can do in the sports industry. One thing that I want to do in the sports industry is be a sideline reporter for college football. My name is Kyra Bailey with Score on Air, the new generation of sports talk.
Do you have design ideas for t-shirts but you're not sure where to go? Go to Mojo Sports Gear. That's right, Mojo Sports Gear. And Mojo Sports Gear, you can get custom-made shirts. Whatever design you need, Mojo Sports Gear can provide it. Don't forget to grab a custom-made cap on your way out and rock the best headgear in the game. Give them a call at 614-864-6656. That's 614-864-6656.
One reason why I came to Ohio Media School was to expand my knowledge about sports media.
The Blue Jackets Cup Finals.
Joining Score on Air has meant tons to me. It's helped me get out in the field already. I've done football games, hockey practices, and it's just radio shows, and it's just made me realize what I can do in the sports industry. One thing that I want to do in the sports industry is be a sideline reporter for college football. My name is Kara Bailey with Score on Air, the new generation of sports talk.
Putting up a Deuce in the finals, what's that mean for you?
It's fun. I don't really know what else to say. I mean, I did my best, I did my part, and everyone else did well.
Do you have design ideas for t-shirts but you're not sure where to go? Go to Mojo Sports Gear. That's right, Mojo Sports Gear. And Mojo Sports Gear, you can get custom-made shirts. Whatever design you need, Mojo Sports Gear can provide it. Don't forget to grab a custom-made cap on your way out and rock the best headgear in the game. Give them a call at 614-864-6656. That's 614-864-6656.
Did you feel that shift in momentum in that second period?
One reason why I came to Ohio Media School was to expand my knowledge about sports media. Joining Score on Air has meant tons to me. It's helped me get out in the field already. I've done football games, hockey practices, and it's just radio shows, and it's just made me realize what I can do in the sports industry. One thing that I want to do in the sports industry is be a sideline reporter for college football. My name is Kara Bailey with Score on Air.
Kramer got us another one, and we were rolling from that point.
How do you prepare your team for the tournament upcoming?
Yeah, so we're gonna take a day off here, and we're gonna reset.
Do you have design ideas for t-shirts but you're not sure where to go? Go to Mojo Sports Gear. That's right, Mojo Sports Gear. And Mojo Sports Gear, you can get custom-made shirts. Whatever design you need, Mojo Sports Gear can provide it. Don't forget to grab a custom-made cap on your way out and rock the best headgear in the game. Give them a call at 614-864-6656. That's 614-864-6656.
The second chance opportunities, we got a pretty good guy back there.
One reason why I came to Ohio Media School was to expand my knowledge about sports media. Joining Score on Air has meant tons to me. It's helped me get out in the field already. I've done football games, hockey practices, and it's just radio shows, and it's just made me realize what I can do in the sports industry. One thing that I want to do in the sports industry is be a sideline reporter for college football. My name is Kara Bailey with Score on Air, the new generation of sports talk.
Our staff, but also the guys before us with Bill Beard and David Clarkson, and I think it was a pretty crowning moment for him here to take this down and be the first shooter.
Do you have design ideas for t-shirts but you're not sure where to go? Go to Mojo Sports Gear. That's right, Mojo Sports Gear. And Mojo Sports Gear, you can get custom-made shirts. Whatever design you need, Mojo Sports Gear can provide it. Don't forget to grab a custom-made cap on your way out and rock the best headgear in the game. Give them a call at 614-864-6656. That's 614-864-6656.
One reason why I came to Ohio Media School was to expand my knowledge about sports media. Joining Score on Air has meant tons to me. It's helped me get out in the field already. I've done football games, hockey